Glad to have you along from Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. The Nittany Lions will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Wildcats offense will have the ball first. And here comes the junior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, it's been a lot of fun to see this running back put up video game-type numbers early this year. But, guys, he has not played a run defense like this yet. This is his first real test of the season. He's going to have to be tough.
Makes a grab and room to run. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Unloads quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps. He's good against bubble screens. And he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Here's a little room there. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So Penn State's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
And, guys, we just know, and we kind of laugh about it. When we talk about this team, you know you're going to get a tight end. Like, you just know you're going to get a big, strong, athletic guy in matchups. It was no different watching tape this week. And this
turning it on. Picks up the 1st down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Might as well give it to him again. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive areas.
To the air, it's Beck. Flips it out on the screen. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. They'll go with People. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Becht. Complete. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's Peoples. Beck's going for the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
Quarterback keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's James Peoples to begin the drive.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They go right back to him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. That's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far.
Penn State 7, Northwestern 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Here's a give to Peoples. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place.
Finding some, got some room headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They're going to run it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State. Special teams proving to be special. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes zoof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
On the ground, it's Hansen. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. Got a little grass. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Handoff for Peoples. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Beck. On target. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Penn State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got his man on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point makes it 28-0.
Penn State 28, Northwestern 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Here we go. Back to pass, it's Childs. Got it. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
At the 26-yard line.
The Nittany Lions decide to spend their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at the Pitt Panthers taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Guys, catching up with the Nittany Lions head coach at the half. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Beck. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll give it to People. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, he's so fast closing out. He got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Making side adjustments here. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The defense putting points on the board.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
That makes the score Penn State 38, Northwestern 0. Number 94, set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Childs. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Wagner. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Here we go. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Just keep slinging it. He's got his man across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
A strike downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Handoff to the single back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pressure coming. And down he goes. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Unloads to the right. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
He got it. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expect expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Back to throw, it's Beck. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They send the tight end in motion.
Booster! Move! Ready, go!
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. Run in the red zone, it's Peoples. Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury is not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Here's Peoples one more time. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal.
Here we go. Shift.
They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. The throw. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. They'll run it with James Peoples. And he's in! Touchdown, Penn State! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Northwestern, 3. Number 94, set to kick it off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And, man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They give it to him again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Here's a give to Peoples. Might have a chance. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw, it's Beck. They're setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Return. Cue. Ready, go.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Handoff for Peoples.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Got him downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
Booster.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. I guess an optimist could say it's still first and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with. Tight end now in motion. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. And that just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that first and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Gets rid of it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Out of the gun. The running back has it. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to